The FIFA World Cup begins this Thursday. We're going to do a group by group preview on this channel, and we have to start off obviously with Group A, co host Mexico, alongside South Korea, Czechia, and South Africa. First of all, what I'm looking most forward to when it comes to this group is that opening game between Mexico and South Africa at the Estadio Azteca. This is a rematch of the opening match of the 2010 World Cup where South Africa was hosting Johannesburg. This time, Mexico City has the honors to be the host. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that game. And as far as this Mexico team, man, you know what? They've had a rough last 6 years or so. They got dominated a couple times against the USMNT, Nations League, Gold Cup, all that. But now I feel like this is a team that's finally finding form under Javier Aguirre, who's coaching them for a third World Cup. He's very, very experienced. You have guys on form. You have Raul Jimenez, who's had a solid season. Julio Jimenez as well from the Saudi League. I butchered his name, but he has 33 goals in 31 games. He's absolutely took in the Saudi League by storm. And you have a team that's finally finding an identity. They're unbeaten in 2026. And in that stretch, they played Belgium and Portugal, I believe, in the March window, and they came out with 2 draws. The Mexico team that we saw at the 2022 World Cup would not have been capable of that. You put that alongside the fact that they're hosts, they get to play 2 games at Azteca and another game in Guadalajara. I like this Mexico team to have a solid chance to win this group. Look, Czechia as a team, they're going to be direct, they're going to be defensively stout, but if you look at them, didn't have the best qualifiers, got through the playoffs in which they 2 draws, took 2 penalties, and they got past. This is a team that did go on a run in Euro 2021, but not the most quality from a European team, but they'll be direct. They'll be hard to beat. They got good, Patrick Schick is a solid striker. You still have Thomas Susek involved. So, this Czech Republic team, I'd say, will be difficult, and maybe on quality will probably be the second best team in this group. I would say slightly above South Korea. Speaking of Korea, I mean, they have Son Heung-min, who's aging right now, playing at LAFC. You have Lee Kang-in, but this is a team that hasn't really built on the momentum of getting out of the group stages in the 2022 World Cup, where they got out and they eventually lost to Brazil. They didn't have a good Asian Cup as well, getting knocked out earlier than we expected under Klinsmann. They've now changed coaches, and yeah, something about the South Korea team leaves some more to be desired. They struggled over these last couple international breaks. They got trounced by Ivory Coast 4-1. So yeah, I'm not really high. I'm not bullish on the South Korea team. In South Africa, I just think they really lack quality at this level. They have some good players. They play some good football. They have a good contingent of players that played on the Sundowns team, Mamelodi Sundowns team that had a good Club World Cup. But overall, I don't expect this South Africa team to really get any win in this group. Despite, I think they do play some solid football. I thought at AFCON, I enjoyed them when they went out against Cameroon. I thought they played some really good football in that. I think it was the round of 16 tie then. So not a terrible team, but when it comes to these World Cup teams, I think these are one of the teams that probably would not have gotten in if it wasn't the expanded 48 team World Cup that we have today. So yeah, I gotta do my predictions. I think Mexico finishes first, Czechia second, Korea sneaks in third, South Africa last, and as a third place team, maybe Korea could move on. I think they will be one of the lower end third place teams at the end of the day, but yeah.